Who pays on dates in Russia and why is it controversial? Now, this is definitely a very much discussed topic on various social networks in Russia, Threads especially, and naturally women want men to pay, and with men.
First of all, we need to split dates in two different categories. And the very discussed category is the first one, when we speak about like online datings. Like, for example, if you meet a person that you never met before, and like you can have like 5 dates a week, for example, and of course, men are not very happy to pay 5 times.
Yeah, because like, of course,
5 times.
I don't want to pay for random women every time I meet one. And many women have this attitude that you're a man, you're supposed to pay, you know, because that's like the socially kind of acceptable thing to do. Like that way, you show that you're a man.
Yeah, and I, as a woman, can understand that. I mean, and I never expected men to pay. I expected men to pay in the first date, but I never ordered like food. And also, I tried to have this date during like lunch break.
You came to my apartment on our first date. We didn't even go anywhere.
And you fed me actually for free. But I paid for a taxi, you know?
For the taxi, yeah.
For the taxi, so... as for me, I try to have this day during lunch break because you can have just coffee, and if you don't like a person, you can...
Bail.
You can pretend, oh, it's like some urgent on my work, so I have to go, bye, see you later.
Bail.
It's bail, okay.
Bail is to like quickly escape. But yeah, like for example, what if you get invited on a date, right? And there is no chemistry, right? There is like anti-chemistry, you know? So if you really hate it, I think there needs to be a way to quickly escape. And instead of getting roped into having dinner, right, it's better to go on something quick like coffee for a first date. Because with online dating, really, like, what if you really, like, quickly realize that, you know, it's not going to happen. Not just not going to happen, but you're hating it.
And you have to pay for it.
And you have to pay for it, too, right? Like, why would I pay for a negative experience? You know what I mean? So, but nevertheless, there is a lot of controversy on this. There are a lot of women in the Russian culture that insist that it's guys who have to pay.
And also, there are a lot of guys who believe that they have to pay because they're men, for example. And here... And
just a quick thing, and Russia is very much kind of like a patriarchal society. So the role of men is that of a kind of, I wouldn't say like more dominant, but there are gender roles in that society.
Yeah. And we approach the second category of dates. It's like a date when you met before a person and you think or consider the person to be like a partner, for example. You have like third or like fourth date, and here, of course, men expect to pay. It's because it's considered to be a part of courtship, you know. And I think you don't mind to pay in that case, right?
I mean, I think it's important for a guy to show that he's financially stable, you know, so why not? But, I mean, I don't really care for gender roles. I think that things are individual. It depends on, like, your preferred relationship model, pretty much whatever floats your boat. You know, and that should be agreed upon in the beginning. So, no, I don't mind paying, of course, but I do believe that whatever is the most comfortable relationship model for the two people involved, then that's the one that should be accepted rather than the one that's dominant in society.
But you're rather an exception, I think.
I'm an exception because I live more of we're in Thailand. We live kind of like a nomadic lifestyle, and we're not, like, we don't really care for having children. So we don't really have that part, you know.
But in Russian society, in Russian culture, men expect to take care of a family.
Yep.
because it's
Patriarchal.
patriarchal system still, and and women expect men to pay for everything and in every date. Sometimes maybe even, I don't know if women invite men to a date. I don't know.
I don't know. I think like the courteous thing to do is whoever invites pays. But I think Masha's right that it's not very common for women to invite men out somewhere.
Yeah, and there is like a belief or not belief, like
sure, why not?
I mean a stereotype or something. What do I call it? I don't know. Like money of a man, it's like family money, but women's money, it's like women's money, you know.
A lot of societies are like that. Yeah.
So.
Yeah, so you have to be really careful about who you go with as a partner.
I still believe that my money is my money. Yes.
Okay.
And yours is our family money. Yes.
The part that you know about.
I don't mind. So it is controversial.
Yeah.
But I think it is more related to the first category, right? To the online dating,
because I mean, like literally, you have if you're dating online, you can have 5 partners in a week, easily, right? And of course, you don't want to pay for each one of them, and it just doesn't make sense.
Yes, I agree, actually.
It's ridiculous. It can get pretty ridiculous. Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of ways to get around it. Like I said, a coffee date instead of going out to dinner. A walk in the park.
In winter, yes.
A walk in the park in warm clothing.
In winter.
A brisk walk in the park in warm clothing.
In January or February.
Very
when
brisk.
It's windy.
A Scandinavian walk, with the sticks. So yeah, there's a lot of other things that are free that that you can do with your partner on the first date. And it's not about being cheap. It's about the fact that you have different potential partners that, of course, you don't want to pay for each one of them. For people you're not confident in, for people you don't know, for people you have no idea if you're going to see again, or you're going to see past like the 3rd, 4th date ever. So why would you pay for everyone? Like, it doesn't make any sense. And within the Russian internet, there is this phenomenon of, well, it's not just the internet, but there is this phenomenon of women who go on dates purely to get free lunch, free dinner. And there is a term for those women, it's тарелочницы. This is a controversial term. I would translate it as kind of like a plate girl, right? Meaning that it's a lady who goes out to eat for free pretty much. So she gets her plate for free. Men use this term because it shows kind of like the mercantile side, the consumer approach to dating from women, and many women dislike this term because, again, it's seen as disrespectful, it's seen as derogatory, and it's seen that men don't want to kind of contribute to a relationship. But again, when you have 5 partners, like 5 dating partners, 5 first date, why 5? 4, 5, 6 first dates a week, right? What would you pay for each one of them? So this is definitely a controversial term. There's a lot of fights about this online. I will include some screenshots here. It can get pretty brutal. It can get pretty intense.
And this is like ridiculous sometimes because women in Russia, they want to have like equal rights, but men, the only person who pays.
Yeah, there is that. Yeah, men want to be seen as equal partners, women want to be seen as equal partners, but it's still men who are supposed to contribute financially.
Yes. But I used to be тарелочница when I was a student, but I was a student and didn't have money for
it's one thing when you're like, I think going back to what I said, it's your individual situation that should be considered. I mean, if you're a 20-year-old girl and you're trying to date a guy with a job who's like 30 plus, then it's obvious, he's going to be more financially stable. But if you're both like 35 and like it's important to both of you to have a stable partner, then whoever invites pays, and like find your own model that what you like.
But still, there are guys who don't mind to pay every time, every date. So there are, yes.
Okay.
Because it's stigmatized. I mean, if you don't pay, like I'm a man, I am paying.
Yeah, it is stigmatized. So yeah.
Yes. So.
Yeah. Sometimes it's better to just go ride your bicycle. So let us know what you think in the comments. Who should pay on dates, and what should, in your opinion, the preferred model of that be? And we're going to pick our next topic, because that's what we do on this channel. We have a hat that we pick random topics about the Russian culture, Russian heritage, and Russian language, etc., etc. So here's the topics we're going to speak on in our next video. Why are Russian mothers so intense? Okay, this is a very good question.
I don't know why. We have to explore it.
Yeah, we're going to explore this, definitely. So if you like this topic, please don't forget to give us a like, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel as well. It's really important, helps our channel grow, and we'll see you in the next one.